woman called me a bitch because I wouldn't give her a whole orange. We just don't have those. So, big toddler move. And as a bartender, I feel like I've seen a lot of different people drunk on a lot of different things, and I feel like the most lethal kind of drunk we have is red wine drunk. Let me hear you if you're drinking red wine too. Yeah, I'm drinking red wine. Wait, really quick, is anyone drinking orange wine? Do they have orange wine here? Nobody? I just want to see if there were any hotties in the crowd. But yeah, red wine drunk, I mean, it's emotional, it's intense. Like, if you're at a bar and your friend is drinking red wine, you go through the notes app of their phone, they're gonna have some of the most beautiful poetry you've ever read. They're probably already calling their Uber home to like go journal, you know, it's a different experience. And at the bar where I work recently, there was like this corporate happy hour or something, and a woman arrived at the happy hour, and then drank 3 glasses of Cabernet in 1 hour, which it catches up to you. So of course, by the end of the hour, she was sobbing, and her coworker had to come over to her, and we've all been in this position. I think she had to kind of come over to her very gently and be like, "Hey, girl, why are you crying?" And she kind of just looked at her like glassy-eyed, wistful tears streaming down her face and was like, "I don't know." That is the power of red wine. If you are someone who doesn't get their period and you want to know what it's like to be on your period, drink 3 Cabernets in 1 hour. If you're on your period and you drink 3 Cabernets in 1 hour, go to the hospital. Speaking of periods, my girlfriend and I, our periods have almost synced up. And yes, I do have a girlfriend, and you can applaud that. That's really cool. Yeah. I've never had a girlfriend before. It really rocks. The other day we had to pause having sex to gossip. One of the most beautiful experiences of my life. And you know, I used to say that I'm bisexual, but I think I'm probably just a lesbian. Because my whole thing is, if we have sex, I fall in love with you. And that's pretty gay. But I have historically dated a lot of guys. I've dated a lot of Scooby-Doo villains. You know, just weird-looking guys. They don't act right. The more you get to know them, the more you realize, oh, look, there's an even worse guy underneath. Call Scooby and the gang. And one of the worst dates I ever went on was with a guy. It was like in college. I want to say it was like a second date. And I texted him that day to be like, "Hey, are we still on for tonight? By the way, where are we going?" And he was like, "Oh, it's a surprise." And I was like, "Oh, great." In my experience, if a guy says that he's taking you on a surprise date, he's taking you to the beach at night. Happened to me twice. Or he's doing that, or he's doing something worse, right? And in this case, he was doing something worse. So he drove me all the way to North Hollywood. Already, I'm not happy. Whatever's happening. We get out of the car, and he's like, "Voila, escape room." Oh no. Okay, great. So the premise of this date is that I'm trapped. And I don't know, let me hear you if you've been in an escape room. Yeah! So you guys know it's like all puzzles. It's puzzles, big puzzle. And he didn't even do me the courtesy of asking if I'm fucking stupid. Which I am. So I don't know how to solve puzzles. We walk into the escape room. The theme is vaguely Egypt. And you know, there's this other couple there with us, and my date and this other couple, they're like killing it. They're 3 steps ahead of me, solving riddles, and I'm kind of in the back, like looking for clues, like, "Oh, I think this might be something." They're like, "Man, that is the emergency exit." And at the end, you know, we all take a picture. Oh my God, that looks so good. Okay, I know what I'm doing after this. Okay, anyway, we all take a picture, but I don't really feel like I've earned it. And I'm kind of feeling down on myself, but I will say he did ask me out again after that. because I may be stupid, but I am very beautiful.